Guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I will be going over how to use a fetal Doppler at home and whether I recommend them or not and why I recommend them or not. So if you are interested in this video, then keep on watching. I really was excited to make this video today because I do have an Instagram which is just for pregnancy related things. I made it when I found out I was pregnant, and I do have a lot of friends on there who are in the same shoes as me, who's either trying to conceive or they are pregnant after a loss. So they are very on edge, they are very nervous, just like me. And I have so many people asking me, how do I get a Doppler? How do I use a Doppler? I have a friend who got one and she always messages me videos asking, like, is this my baby's heartbeat? I'm no doctor, but I am now experienced with my fetal Doppler at home. So I do love helping those mamas out. And if this video can help any of you out, I'm so happy I can do that. And that's why I'm actually making it. So this is my fetal Doppler. See if we can get it. So it's a nice little Doppler. This is what you'll put on your stomach, obviously. This is the volume on the side. This is the power button right there. Turns on, you can turn on the light, turn it off, and you can change the different modes of the heart rate. I really recommend a Doppler that looks like this one. They have many different brands, but I would definitely recommend one like this if you are going to get one. We're going to go into why I would and would not recommend it, but I'm just going into the Doppler I do have. It came in this box right here. It's FIGERM. It's a large LCD display, easy to operate, accuracy of testing, built-in speaker. The model number is JPD-100S6. These come in two different colors. I didn't purposely pick pink. I actually bought this before we knew the gender. I got mine on OfferUp. I think I got it for like, I think she sold it to me for like 35 or 40 bucks. You can find these online for around the same price. I've seen them anywhere, these models, I've seen them anywhere from like 40 bucks to 80 bucks. So just look around and make sure you look at reviews. But I do absolutely love this and I'm very pleased with my purchase. They do give you a little bit of gel. It's like this much. I don't know how much this is, but I went through it pretty quickly. So they do give you gel, but you can use this or you can just use aloe vera. Honestly, use aloe vera. If your Doppler doesn't come with gel, use aloe vera. Don't even try to buy certain gel for it. You don't need it. I will be inserting a video of me actually using this so you can kind of see how I use it on my body and on my frame and where I'm at in my pregnancy. But before that, I really want to get into why I recommend this product and why I don't. I'm just going to get into the why I wouldn't recommend this product or just a fetal Doppler in general. I wouldn't recommend it for women like myself. And that is me being 100% honest. If you are like me, pregnancy after loss, stressing about everything, hypochondriac, always worrying about something, do not buy one of these products unless you absolutely research how to use it and you can convince yourself that if you do not hear the baby's heartbeat, that your baby is okay. I started hearing my baby's heartbeat at 11 weeks. I've used it a lot and there was only one time I did not hear the heartbeat. I didn't freak myself out, and that day just happened to be the night before one of my doctor's appointments. So I was able to hear her heartbeat and see her on ultrasound the next day. But I know it's hard for women to get in that mind state of convincing yourself. It might stress you out, making you think like your baby isn't okay, you know? If you have a mindset like me, if you are a completely positive person, you don't have anything to worry about, you've never gone through a pregnancy after loss and you have no worries with your pregnancy, and you can easily tell yourself, my baby's fine, I just can't find the heartbeat, get one of these, and I'll get into why later. If you are like me and you absolutely are set on getting one, maybe get one a little bit when you're farther along to where it's a little bit easier to find the heartbeat, because when I started, I was at 11 weeks, like I've said probably 5 million times, and I could hear it, but it was so faint. And if you're not very aware of what sounds are going on in your stomach, you might not catch it. And you're gonna catch a lot of different sounds. You're gonna catch your stomach making all these different sounds. You're gonna find your own heartbeat. And I hear a lot of stories about women confusing their heartbeat with the baby's, which your heartbeat is a lot slower. So that is also another reason why I wouldn't recommend them for women like myself who are really nervous. Also, I've noticed with myself, with this, I do get a variety of different heart rates on there, and sometimes it picks up my own. Even when I'm listening to my babies, it'll pick up mine and show me a really low reading, like 82 beats per minute. And it scares me for a second, even though I can hear her heartbeat and hear that it sounds perfectly normal like it always sounds. When I see that number come up on there, it scares me sometimes. And sometimes it'll be in like the 200s, and I think it's because it's picking up her heartbeat and mine. And so for those reasons, and only those reasons, I would say to not get one. If you are going to worry yourself about what reading comes up, they do have Dopplers that don't have a reading on them. You can absolutely get one of those, which if you are dead set on getting one, but you are a worrywart, I definitely would recommend maybe trying one of those out. Now, on to the reasons why I would recommend them. Would recommend it. Because it's reassurance. Like, that's just the best thing I could tell you. It reassures you that everything's okay. In pregnancy, you have your doctor's appointments every so often, and you don't know what happens in between them, especially early on in pregnancy when you don't have any movements. You don't know what's going on until you go to the doctors. So, you know, it's nice to have, and it's very reassuring on days where you kind of feel low. Also, it's a nice experience for your husband and you to hear, or for your family members if you want to do that, show them the heartbeat. Plus, like my baby is very active, and you can hear her moving in there. You can hear like her swooshes and stuff from her legs or her arms moving her around, and it's so cute. And I'll like station this thing on my stomach in one spot, and she'll be so active that she'll move out of it and then move back into its range. And just hearing that and knowing she's in there kind of moving around, it just, you can't describe the feeling. So for those reasons, I do recommend this product, absolutely 100%. Like I said, if you can convince yourself that your baby's fine, you just can't find the heartbeat. If you're someone who's very worrisome about everything, is very negative, very scared throughout their pregnancy, this could help you, or it could make it worse. I'm being 100% honest. It all depends on you. For me, I did so much research before I even used this product. I figured out kind of where the baby usually is in certain weeks. And so when I started very low, like in my pelvic area, like where my underwire line is. And just slowly, as she has grown, I've kind of just followed her up, and now she's a little bit below my belly button. Everyone's different, and when you do use your Doppler, you can be at a completely different time than when I insert this video. But I'm just showing you kind of how I do it and how easy it was for me to find my baby's heartbeat. I did listen last night, and it was a little bit harder to find her. She was a little bit more active, or kind of buried in the back. It did make me nervous considering the fact that I didn't feel her all day. So it did make me nervous, but once I heard it, put me at ease. And that's what I mean. When I'm nervous, like days like yesterday when I absolutely did not feel her, I came home and I did that, and it just was like, I was like, okay, she's okay. And you know, I woke up and I started feeling her today, and she's perfectly fine. So that's what I mean. Like, it helps women like me, but it can also make your pregnancy much worse. I'm not a doctor, okay? I don't know any of this stuff, and you know, your doctor could disagree with me. So I would definitely consult your doctor before getting one of these. They actually sell like the medical grade ones, which I don't recommend you getting. That's for like medical purposes, and they're a lot stronger. And I'm pretty sure they can pick up a lot more and confuse you a lot more. So now I'm gonna put in the video of me using the Doppler. So first and foremost, what you wanna do is you wanna get out your Fetal Doppler, and you want to get out a gel. I like to use the aloe vera gel, or you can use a gel that comes with these, but it's clearly not enough. But just get something like this. Now what you're going to want to do is separate the Doppler part from the machine, and then you're going to take probably one drop, well, not a drop, but you're going to take like one pump of the aloe vera, just about this much, if I'm being clear. This is really all you need. You can put some on your belly to make it easier, but I find that all I need is this. Now you're going to want to lay flat, belly exposed. I have peach fuzz all over my belly, don't judge me. And everybody's bodies are different, but for me, the baby usually stays between here and here. So that's probably like between 2 inches off of the belly button on this side, 2 inches off the belly button on this side. You go any further and you're going to hear more your heartbeat on this side. Same goes for this side. And then right down the middle, I don't know why, but
you will hear your heartbeat the loudest probably there, as well as on these sides. Do not get your heartbeat confused with the baby's. Your heart rate will be much slower, much calmer. The baby's will be much faster. You might also hear some whooshing noises. It could definitely be the sound of your belly making normal noises. It could be the baby moving, or it could be the placenta. But usually your baby will be, the heartbeat normally, for me anyway, is usually in this region right here. So don't be going far out over here just yet. It might change as you get bigger, but this is for the early stages of pregnancy. My baby has always been from here to here, and she ranges from this side to this side. And then you are going to want to just place this a little bit below your belly button, but above where your underwear line would be. This is if you are around where I'm at, around 20 weeks. If you are any bit below, you're going to want to come farther down. And honestly, if you are around 11 weeks, which is when I first heard my baby's heartbeat on this, you're going to want to go in here. I'm not going to show that, but I promise you it's a lot lower than you think. So once you get that started, you're going to go ahead and turn on the machine. I'm doing this with one hand and no tripod, so bear with me. If you don't find the baby at first, don't get discouraged. And there's her heartbeat. There it is. Loud and clear. So you can see where I placed the Doppler on my stomach. I don't use this for very long because I don't know if she can hear the sound waves or if it can affect her. She seems to be awake right now. But yeah, that's how you listen to your baby's heart rate at around 20 weeks on a fetal Doppler.
Now that we went through that, now you can see how I use it and how it works for me, reassures me, and helps me sleep better at night knowing that my little girl is okay. Like I said, this could either make your situation better or it can make it worse. So it definitely just depends on you as a person. I would definitely talk to your significant other, talk to them about it and see how they feel about it. It is a nice experience to share with them since they can't feel the baby. They don't feel what you feel. So it is nice for them to be able to hear their baby's heartbeat and remember that they're there, because some men have some issues connecting because they don't feel it, and they don't forget that you're pregnant, but you know what I mean? They don't have that constant all day, every day reminder like you do. My husband, he's really connected with our daughter, and maybe that is because of the fetal Doppler, but he loves to hear her heartbeat. So we'll do it. We don't do it for a long period of time. Right when we find the heartbeat, we listen for about a minute and then we turn it off. It's really just for reassuring and just for the bonding process for all of us. Like I said, definitely consult your doctor beforehand. If you do feel like buying the product, maybe show him or her the product that you're planning on buying and see what they say. They can give you tips and pointers and advise you to use it or not to use it based on your pregnancy and what type of person you are, because obviously they've been following your pregnancy journey. I haven't. I wish I could, but yeah, this video is just basically my experience with fetal Dopplers and why I would recommend them or not recommend them. As you can see, I'm both 50-50 with it. I think they are a great invention to use, but just as much as they are a blessing, they are a curse. So be very careful. If you have any experience with your fetal Dopplers, bad or good, leave them in the comments, not just for myself, but for other mommies that maybe want to see other women and their experiences with different products that they might have. That would probably be very helpful for most people in this community who are probably watching this video right now. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions that I didn't go over, I didn't really have my cheat sheet, so I can't remember if I left anything out. If I did, I'll put it in the description bar. And if you have any questions about my Doppler or using a Doppler or my experience, please contact me or leave it in the comments and I'll answer you as soon as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.